Hi guys, Sai is here back with another interesting and most important video, and today in this video I'm gonna talk about how to install latest Android version custom ROM on Xiaomi Mi A1. Yeah guys, I'm going to cover full step-by-step guide. So with the help of this guide you can install any custom ROM on your Xiaomi Mi A1. So in this video I'm gonna talk about how to download ROM, what is the flashing guide, and also tell you banking apps working or not. If not work, then how can you fix the banking apps? All things I'm going to cover in this video, so watch this video till then. And if you're new on this channel, then don't forget to subscribe. Also join our Telegram channel where I provide important files and updates. So without any wasting of time, let's begin. Okay guys, let's start with downloading process. So first of all, you need to join this Telegram channel. This is the Mi A1 custom ROM update channel. So here it is, you will get a lot of interesting latest updated custom ROMs. Okay, so I will provide link of this channel on description, so simply join this channel. So here it is, I'm going to flash Doze-off, which is based on latest Android 16. So I'm going to install this ROM. So simply download this ROM, or if you want to install any other ROM, so you can download that ROM. So I'm going to install this Doze-off ROM. So here it is, the flashing guide is mentioned here. As we can see, here it is, you can read this flashing guide. But if you going to install first time this custom ROM on your Mi A1, okay, so you need to follow my guide. So I will tell you what is the actual process. Okay, for first time users, you need to unlock the bootloader, then install custom recovery, then install custom ROM. Okay, so I will tell you step by step, so follow my guide. Don't skip any part of this video, otherwise you can face issues, because here it is, a treble concept is here, so you need to understand this thing. So for enable developer option, you need to tab 6 to 7 times on build number. Okay. Then you need to enable developer option, OEM unlocking toggle, USB debugging toggle. Enable this both toggles. Okay. Note this point. After enabling both these toggles on developer option, now next is connect OTG with your computer phone. Computer phone means which phone we are using performing commands. So, and connect other port to your Mi A1. Okay, so here it is, I connected OTG part to my computer phone and install Voyager application in my computer phone. So now it's time to process commands to unlock the bootloader of our Xiaomi Mi A1. So here it is, when I'm going to click on this reboot to bootloader, so here it is, this command is not going to work. Don't know what happens. So as you can see, it's not going to boot my device in bootloader mode. So here it is, it says boot your device in fast boot mode. So I'm going to boot my device in manually in fast boot mode. So let's boot our device manually in fast boot mode. Okay, because Voyager not detecting my Mi A1. You can use PC, it's very easy if you going with PC. But here it is, I don't have PC, or this video for those people who don't have PC. Okay, so same procedure you can follow on PC, same thing you need to do. Okay, so here it is, I'm going to clear the data and enable the Voyager, but still it's not detecting the my Mi A1. Okay, so in ADB debugging mode it's not detecting. So let's boot our device in fast boot mode and try again. Okay, so it's not detecting on ADB mode. So now I am going to boot my Mi A1 in fast boot mode, and after that I will perform some commands which unlock the bootloader of my Mi A1. So click on a restart button, then hold the volume down button until the fast boot logo Mi Bunny logo is comes. When this logo is comes, then you can simply unhold the volume down keys, leave all the keys and put my device on side. Now here it is, the device is connected. Okay, as we can see, now click on this blue button. Oh shit, here it is, ad schemes. I will block the internet of this app, otherwise it will show the shit apps, shit ads. As we can see, the device is connected. Now it's time to perform some commands which I give on screen. As you can see, simply when I perform this fast boot, devices is not showing, so I am directly comes on performing command like fast boot space OEM space unlock. After that, hit this play button, hit on play button, and as you can see, the bootloader is unlocked successfully. As we can see, the bootloader is unlocked successfully. When bootloader is unlocked successfully, the unlock name came in our Mi A1, and also you can check on computer phone finish total time. That means bootloader unlocked successfully. So the process is done, and as we can see, the erasing process is also done on Mi A1. That means the bootloader unlocked successfully, and this warning is scams. Okay, now talking about what is next step. Now next step is we need to install custom recovery. Okay, follow my guide carefully. Just for installing any custom ROMs, you need to follow this guide. Okay, first time you need to follow this guide. After that, when you going to install any other ROMs in second time or third time, you can follow the flashing guide of ROM, which I show you on Durfist guide. Okay, now boot your device in fast boot mode again. For that, hold volume down and power key, and hold the volume down key until this Mi Bunny logo is came. After that, unhold all the keys. Now connect your device with ODG and it's connected. Now perform second command, fast boot space flash space recovery, then space, then attach recovery IMG, which is TWRP. So here it is. I am going to select this TWRP, and it's attached. Now click on play button, but it shows the error message. As we can see, partition table doesn't exist. So we need to perform another command, which is fast boot space. Okay, actually the previous command is not going to work because this is different thing. So simply perform fast boot space, then attach that TWRP IMG, then click on enter button. As we can see, the image is flashed successfully in Mi A1, and also the TWRP recovery is booted on our Mi A1. Okay, so follow that second command, which is I show on screen, fast boot space recovery IMG. Then click on this box and swipe this button. Now I'm going to set the brightness properly. Now as we can see, we are able to see carefully, right? Now it's time to perform some important things which we need that. First of all, go on advanced option, then scroll down, and here it is, the manager option is there. Click on this manager, then swipe it, then click on enable treble option, then type YES, then click on right button on keyboard, and it will enable the treble option. It will take a little bit of time, so wait for it. Okay, after done, as we can see, it's successfully done. Now what is next step? Now came back, connect your OTG, I mean pen drive or SD card, put one file on pen drive and SD card. Now go on mount section and mount USB OTG. Now came back, now click on install. Okay, now click on select storage, select OTG. Now we need to flash one file, which is Cygnus zip. Okay, Cygnus installer TWRP. Flash this zip file. Okay, it will take a little bit of time. We need to install this Cygnus installer TWRP. Okay, as we can see, the Cygnus zip installed successfully. After install this Cygnus zip, click on reboot, then click on recovery. Then simply swipe it. Don't worry, it will say no OS is installed, but ignore that message. Simply click on recovery option. After that, it will reopen our TWRP recovery. As we can see, now simply check this box and swipe it. Okay, after that, came on wipe section, then came on advanced wipe, then check the boxes like Dalvik, Art Cache, system vendor and data. Check this 4 boxes and swipe it. In some cases, some people maybe face the error issue like the wiping is not done. So you need to do one thing. What is that? Again, came on this wipe section, came on this format data, type YES and simply click the right button. After that, when you going to wipe Dalvik Art Cache system vendor data, it will wipe successfully without any issue. I will show you what. So now you can wipe it without any issues. As you can see, this is the process. Okay, after done wiping process, now we need to install the files. Okay, so before we going to install any file, you need to take 3 partition backup, which is persist image, modem firmware, and EFS. Okay, take this partition backup on your SD card or pen drive. Okay, it's mandatory because this partition includes some important IMEI or other information, which is very important information. So take backup in your pen drive or SD card. I already take the backup. Now it's going to install the ROM. Now simply select the ROM, swipe it, that's it. So now the Durfee is going to install. So like that you can flash any ROM, okay, any custom ROM, Evolution X or which ROM you want to install, that ROM you are able to install easily. You need to follow this method only, okay. Okay, ROM install done successfully. Now last step is you need to do format data once. After that you are good to go to reboot your device. So type YES and simply click on this right button. After that you need to okay, the reboot option is came. I clicked on reboot. Now the OTG, the pen drive work is done. I removed it. Now it will boot, but it will take a little bit of time. So I forward the video. I am going to do setup. So again, I am doing forward this video. I speed up this video. Okay. So as we can see, Android 16 is installed successfully. As we can see here, it is the UI is totally changed. Okay, it's looking good. And talking about section, as we can see, latest Android 16 is installed. Notification panel also look very pretty. And here it is. This is the power menu option, and this is the volume and other things is here. Also, you will get call recording option in this ROM. Now talking about one important option, which is banking apps. Banking apps is working or not, I will show you. As we can see, when I click on this check, this is a Play Integrity application you can download and install from Play Store. And when I click on it, then it will shows wrong. That means the device is not certified. That means no one app is going to work properly. Especially banking apps is not going to work. So it will going to crash. So how to fix this issue? I will give you link on description. You need to fix Play Integrity. Okay, so I already made video on this topic, so you can watch that video. So simply you need to fix it. When you fix this issue, then all the checks are going to green. Note this point, okay. And when you open the Play Store and go on about section, when you're going to check device is certified or not, it will be certified when you fix this issue. For fixing this, you will get video on description. Follow that short video. After that you are good to go. And talking about other options is are well work without any issue. So this is the video. If you like this video, then please like and share this video. See you in the next video. Love you guys. Goodbye. Take care.